Davis State and Holly. Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Moving the pocket, it's Stockton. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Apparently, line number one on the game plan, attack. Now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. On the move. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bulldogs in the hurry up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He'll take a shot. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Wants to throw again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Rodgers. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Grabbed in the middle, it's Edwards. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown, so right away you're aggressive, you're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
139 Albatross.
Short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Throwing, Mack. Blasted as he lets it go. Just had to get rid of it.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Again, it's Mack. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll go play action with Mack. Out wide right, it's Edwards. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Mack. Hauls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Looking to throw, it's Mack. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Mack from the gun on third down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Rush right in his face. Right side, it's Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Hill. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Austin Mack. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hill. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to throw, it's Mack. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Across the 25, he's got room. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Bunch formation for these receivers. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still looking to his right. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Dogs will have it 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fires on the move. Makes the catch. It's Humphries. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Dogs right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Quick give. It's Frazier. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rodgers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Throwing, Mack. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Rodgers. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Mack. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations.
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Fourth down, Austin Mack. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Leaping grab for a big gain. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Run in the red zone. It's Frazier. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Here's Nate Frazier. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. To the air, it's Stockton. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Dogs will kick it away first and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good... Oregon Ducks and the Georgia Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Frazier. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Under pressure. He's going to take off. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. It's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Georgia going up tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Extending the play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Bust through behind his pad. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking down the left side. Got it down the field. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Looking to throw at Stockton. Touchdown, Bulldog! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I gotta go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. Now here's more. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Left side is Hooks. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside, it's Davison. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to get the corner. The pitch. Powers through the defender. Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give to Frazier. Shakes off the defender. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
you don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Second and long here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. This one's complete. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be first down. Straight ahead, it's Frazier. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On first down, Nate Frazier. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And the extra point was good. From deep, it's Davison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.